So we're at the finish line now of a new custom home that we just completed for a client in Cape Coral, Florida. I'm going to take you through the process, the customer journey of how they selected Lauren Homes, a family-owned business, the area that they selected in Cape Coral, some of the problems and curveballs that we were thrown as we were building this home, and also some of the design features and selections that they did for their own custom home. So the first thing is these clients moved down from Minnesota to Southwest Florida. Talk about a difference in winters, especially the lifestyle here. When they first decided on Southwest Florida, they were looking for boating activities. They were also looking for pool time. They were also looking to be out in the boat and fishing. They wanted an area that had a lot of cool bars and restaurants, attractions, things to do at night. So Cape Coral really fit a lot of their needs and also the budget that they were trying to find. That is why they selected Cape Coral. How did they find Lauren Homes? They were working with a real estate agent that helped them first find a vacant piece of property, and they loved the neighborhood that this realtor found for them. So they put an offer on the lot and they closed on a lot. This lot also had some issues in a curveball that we had to come up with a solution for at Lauren Homes. It had owls on the piece of property, and there's a whole process of mitigation and working with the wildlife committees and so forth to be able to get a permit to move the owls in a safe manner. So that was the first curveball with this new home build. The second selection is after the realtor found the piece of property, they had to find reputable home builders in the area that they wanted to refer the client to. And they gave them a handful of builders that they liked. They liked what they saw with Lauren Homes. They looked at our Google reviews. They talked to past clients. They checked our references, and they were very happy with what they saw. They then came into our office and did a design selection with Lauren, who is Lauren of Lauren Homes, which is my wife, and the company is named after her. As a family business, they understand how important it is to stand behind what our word is and deliver to clients what we feel is what we promised, okay? So what we'd like to do at Lauren Homes is take a lot of time at the beginning of the project to understand the needs and the wants of the client before we ever put together a fixed price contract with guarantees that we're gonna build the home with all the features that you want in the home at the price that we agreed to. So again, when we sat with Lauren at Lauren Homes at our office on Del Prado Boulevard in Cape Coral, Florida, she went through all the tile selections, the type of roof that they would want on this home, which is a standing seam. It's a beautiful color room, the landscape selection, you name it, light fixtures. Lauren gets very detailed in regards to selections, what goes into the home, tells her honest opinion whether she thinks it's gonna work or not work. She's got a spectacular background and has in colors and selections and has absolutely wonderful taste, which I do not. I'm more on the part of building the structure, scheduling the contractors, and getting the work done. That was all part of the journey of this client, finding the location, working with the realtor, finding the builder, and then starting in regards to the sales contract and building the home. Time frames for building this home. This house with the pool on the canal, even with the wildlife mitigation issues, is running right around 8 to 9 months. We're in 2025 right now, so we see time frames actually becoming even a little bit better. We have great trades, we have great suppliers right now, so we're not running into really any issues getting suppliers or getting our great guys to work with us. So we're able to put these homes together in an efficient manner. So that's very important. The other thing that is very important in regards to new home construction as well, if they're not paying cash for a build, how do you build the home? We were able to refer them off to our affiliated lender, which is Fairview Lending, which again is a very highly rated, a 5-star Google review mortgage broker in Cape Coral, Florida. They do loans throughout the whole state of Florida. But our loan officer, Randy, met with the clients, talked about their individual situation about retiring, moving down to the area, wife still working from home, was able to put together a package. They already owned the piece of property, talked to them and explained to them all the things about a construction loan, so they were able to make the right type of decision when they decided to finance and do a construction loan to build this individual home. So again, we will have the links to Fairview Lending if you have any questions about mortgages. If you're building with Lauren Homes, we don't obligate you to use any specific lender, but because of their reputation and the experience in this local marketplace, most of the people that we work with do end up choosing them to build their home, which is wonderful for us for ease of construction. And as a home gets built with financing and new construction, we as a builder are paid in draws as the home gets completed. So certain steps go, we get to a certain stage where the roof is on, the windows are in, we'll request a draw from the bank. So we're never paid more than what we're due for the work that's completed, which is a security blanket for you when you're building a new construction home. Hopefully you got a little bit of information. Again, family business, Lauren Homes. I want to teach my son, that's why he's here, that we stand behind our product. We're going to deliver what we promise. We're hard workers. You'll get what we say and we'll do our best. There's always going to be curveballs that are thrown at you, but it's our job to try to manage those curveballs, and we'll take you through a bunch of the curveballs with this home right now. Come on in. Check out this kitchen. Lifestyle again in Southwest Florida when you're building a custom home is all about entertaining. This is a gigantic island area in our home. This is our Adrian plan. This is a huge area. You could have bar stools set up over there. You could be cooking in the kitchen and still talking to everybody that's out in the living area. Another nice feature about most of our homes is you're going to be coming in from the garage area through your laundry room with your groceries. You can put them right down on this gigantic island here. All our kitchens also have soft close features. When you open and close drawers, that's what they have. They're all dovetailed. They're made of real wood there. There's plenty of cabinetry, and depending on your lifestyle and how you want your kitchen, we could select pull-outs such as trash can pull-outs, spice rack pull-outs, pantry closets. So all our homes, what we do is we sit with our client, we discuss how they like to entertain, how they like to cook. Lauren sits with the clients, and then we design the kitchen around your lifestyle so that the homes that we build have all the things inside of the home that you want with your new custom Southwest Florida home built by Lauren Homes. Another very nice thing to consider when you're building a new home is adding some glass into your shower area. Having glass in your shower opens it up, makes it more viewable, more airy. You don't feel like you're stuck in a little dungeon shower area. So this home shows a beautiful glass door, beautiful glass opening. We have some nice tile work with a waterfall that we did right down the center. We take that tile work with our custom homes at Lauren Homes all the way up to the ceiling, which really gives it a nice finish look. You could also pick out whatever plumbing fixtures that you're looking to do. We do rain heads, you could have multiple shower heads. This one has a handheld into it. And one of the things that I know that I love with all our showers is we always build in a niche area. And what is a niche area? A niche area is someplace to put your shampoos so you don't see them laying all over the place. It's in an organized position, out of sight, so when you walk into your bathroom it looks neat and it looks finished. Check it out. Here's a great feature I think that you could ask for when you're building a new construction home. This is a triple pocket sliding glass door. It's impact and it's 8 foot tall. And if my wonderful young son here could use his muscles and open that up, gives you an idea of how it takes the inside space into the outside space. So a pocket sliding glass door would be a great recommendation when you're talking to a home builder and you're building a custom home in Southwest Florida. It's all about lifestyle when you're building a Lauren Homes in Southwest Florida. So today we're going to talk a little bit about outdoor kitchens. We're on a beautiful lanai space, and what you'll notice for most people that are building a home in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral, Fort Myers area, is they want to be outside. They want to be enjoying the sun, their pool area, their hot tub. This home that we built has a gigantic outdoor living space. It's all under truss, so you could have couches, tables, have plenty of room to entertain, and if it does decide to rain in the afternoon time, you have a spot to get out of the sun. So one of the things too when you're building a new home that a lot of people think about, talk about, is the outdoor kitchen and the outdoor kitchen space. How are they going to be grilling, cooking, and so forth? It's really part of the lifestyle of entertaining when you have guests and family over. You don't always have to build an outdoor kitchen with the new home. A lot of our clients, what they like to do is get it set up for the future. So what we'll do is we'll end up putting in the electric and the plumbing and getting everything ready for a future kitchen. We could have it drawn out, but maybe it's not in the budget, or maybe they want to have their furniture set up and see how they like to live on the outdoor space before building the outdoor kitchen. So what we have done on this project is we have it all set up. It's going to be they've already thought out what they would like. They're going to probably be putting it in down the road. They could call us back up. We could come back out and help them put this outdoor kitchen in. But we have set up areas for the TV. We also have areas for sink. There's going to be an ice maker outside, also a hood grill area, and we have it set up to be vented to the outside of the home. So if they're cooking out here in the smoke, we can get it on the outside. And we take our clients through the design process where they can work with Lauren at Lauren Homes, and what we'll do is we'll say, what type of appliances do you want? What type of grilling do you like to do? Do you use a smoker? And because of our experience with the homes that we build and the clients that we're dealing with, we'll tell you our honest opinion, what we think is going to work well, because we want you to enjoy your new Lauren home. We want you to be outside, living the Florida lifestyle, and really be happy in the space that we create for you. A lot of times when you're building a custom home, especially one of our Lauren Homes in Cape Coral, Florida, you could select whether you want a 2-car garage or a 3-car garage, or even if your lot is big enough, a 4-car garage. What we know that is important within garages is space. A lot of times we'll have electric set up for you, so if you ever wanted to build a workbench, if you wanted to have your outdoor refrigerator in your garage. One of the other nice features that we do with every single one of our homes is we'll epoxy the garage floor, helps with any types of stainings or spills on the garage. So this space is also very important to consider. We do not have basements in Southwest Florida, so your garage space for your vehicles, for your extra storage, for your tools, for your toys, business is something to always consider when you're building a new custom home in Southwest Florida. So here's one of the curveballs when people are looking to build a pool that they're not aware of. I'm going to explain it to you. So when you buy a lot of times there'll be elevations to show us how high we have to build the home. This home, for example, was not in a flood zone, but you'll see if I go up here and down here that the house height is a lot higher than where the seawall is in the back of the property. So the elevation is like this. So one of the things when you're talking with a builder or a pool company, a lot of people say, well, how much is a pool? So let's just use an average number of say $65,000 is a pool with pavers, with your equipment, with a pool cage. One of the things that you have to also factor in, if you have a slope from the front to the back of the property, is fall protection. And what do I mean by fall protection? So you'll see this lot, in order to get the right type of grade for the water to run when it's raining out to the canal system, we built this pool at this level, which is a little bit lower than the inside level of our home. But if someone was gonna come on this pool deck to the screen and somehow they got pushed, they don't want, our Florida code does not want people to fall through here all the way down to the ground. They could break a leg, crack a neck, who knows, something horrible. So what we end up doing with homes is we build a retaining wall or pickets. So you have two different options right now that we could do with a home. This house has a beautiful view, which we don't want to take away from. So what we ended up doing is building a retaining wall off the back end of the pool deck, so that if someone did come off, they would hit here, but at least it's not the full drop. And this is what our Florida code thinks. This is structural. This is built into the ground, tap back into the concrete wall, which holds the pool up there. So this retaining wall is one of the curveballs sometimes when you're dealing with builders and selecting a pool that you need to be aware of, so that when they price it, it's priced accordingly. Something like this can range any place between $5,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on what you want to do with that. What we'll end up doing after we built this wall, we put the mulch in, then we'll have some beautiful shrubbery put in here, and we'll also have some a sprinkler system. So it'll be a nice feature to the home, not a takeaway to the home, but you need to be aware of it. The other option that sometimes people do after it is done is they will also build a staircase down to the water area, and this could be maybe a captain's walk or something like that with pavers, and then the boat dock that you could have off of that to have your boat go up and down. So hopefully this makes you aware of some of the things that, and some of the curveballs that you may run into if you're building a pool on your home, just to be aware so you make the right decisions and get the right price up front. My name is Fred Price, and I would love you to subscribe to this channel. I made this channel for people that are thinking about building, that are interested in construction, that want to hear an honest opinion about what I should do, some questions to ask my home builder, some things I could look for in new homes. So I think there's a lot of valuable information from the videos I put together. I build in Cape Coral, Southwest Florida. If you're down here, I'd love to earn your business. Please subscribe to my channel and like this page.